Hey, what up guys, what's going on, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now I don't usually make content like this, but I felt like enough has gone on recently where I felt like this information really should come to light. Now before I get started, I just want to say I mean no disrespect to anyone mentioned in this video, and that this is all 100% truthful, verifiable fact. I respect my fans, and misleading them isn't something I could bring myself to do. That being said, this is a serious video. I don't mean to disrespect anyone. I'm just reporting on some information that I think should have been brought to light a while ago. No bias, just think of me as a non-partisan news reporter or something like that. Alright, cool. Let's get started. Now, I'm sure most of you guys are aware of the YouTuber who goes by hechmen. He's appeared in a bunch of my videos. We've collaborated a few times. He's got his own channel with some great videos on it, right? Yeah, stuff like that. That's probably the extent of your knowledge of hechmen. Well, that's going to change today, guys, because if you couldn't guess already, this video is actually going to be about hechmen. The first piece of information I'd like to reveal, just to give context to everything I'm about to say following it, is that hechmen and I were actually really close childhood friends. Yeah, so I've known hechmen since he was about 12, when we started at the same high school, which for any American fans I think is the equivalent to about starting middle school. Yeah. So I've known hechmen for a long time at this point, so I feel like I'm in a position to kind of judge his character and support it with some of my own experiences from when we were younger. Because I feel like, although as he's gotten older, hechmen has matured, he hasn't really changed his ways. He's just gotten better at hiding them. The first thing I want to cover is that the hechmen you know, the hechmen from YouTube, his videos, even in my videos, it's all an act, to put it lightly. Yeah, his online persona is very much a squeaky clean and highly edited version of himself, which really is not representative of him and how he is really at all. Like for example, every time I did a collab video with hechmen, they would take 2 to 3 times longer to edit. Because he would constantly disapprove of how he was portrayed in each version of the edit. It got to the point where I literally just said, fine, you edit, you do it, you edit the video. And he did. And I have no idea how he did it, but he managed to make himself look like a cool, fun, just YouTube guy in the video, which was completely different to how he was acting during the recording session. I don't really want to get into any specifics of that session out of respect for hecmen's privacy, but also because it's quite traumatic for me. And that's why I stopped making collab videos with hecmen, for anyone wondering. And although hecmen has this kind of talent and ability to control his content and how he presents himself online, things do still fall through the cracks. Especially in the longer videos where he might be rushing to get them done, he starts slacking a bit in the editing process. One of those videos is his Roblox and the 25-hour shit take Roblox marathon highlight clips video. This is a pretty memorable one for a lot of the fans. It's very well loved and received. They loved how Kyun pulled the stunt where he was sitting on the toilet for the duration of the challenge. But what you probably didn't know was that hecmen forced Kyun to sit on the toilet, otherwise he couldn't be in the video. And I have Kyun here to talk about this in his own words.
Yeah, so hecmen actually forced me to sit on the toilet during the 25-hour marathon. I mean, at first I thought it was just a joke, but when it came to actually starting recording, he said he wouldn't let me be in the video if I didn't sit on the toilet the whole time. I mean, so I did, but during one of the obby sections, I was in so much pain, and I asked him if I could get off, and he full on started screaming at me. Before that incident, I was a fan. Now I'm a victim.
And here's the clip and timestamp from the video where that happens. Just seems to be an editing mistake of some kind. He just got let in.
What?
Oh!
What?
Well,
Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck
I'm
up!
literally trying to help you, fucking idiot.
I don't give a
Listen,
shit!
fucking dumbass.
I am underground! I am underground! I
Look
want
at my fucking hot tits, you bastard!
Fuck! What the fuck?
Yeah, so I think I can also really back up this kind of treatment that Kyun received from hecmen from a story from our childhoods. I went over to hecmen's place for a sleepover one time. I think it was after a school event or something like that. Anyway, when we got to his place, he showed me the bed I'd be sleeping in. It was like this little trundle bed on the floor of his room, which is completely fine, nothing wrong with that. The issue was the sheets. The bed sheets were these like Shrek branded bed sheets that had this big picture of Shrek, Donkey, and Fiona on them. The pillowcases, Duna cover, the whole set, all had this big picture of them on them. And I said to Hechman if he could change them because I found it humiliating and a bit disrespectful, because my uncle had actually died on the set of Shrek 2 during a freak accident during the potion factory scene. A stray potion fell on him while he was operating a boom mic, and he turned into a frog and then was accidentally rolled over by one of the carts the potion factory workers were pushing around. And I told Hechman this in confidence a couple weeks prior, so I guess it was some kind of sick joke on his part. I asked him to change the sheets to some other ones, but he just flat out refused and basically said that I should be thankful that he made my bed at all, and that if I didn't like it, I could sleep outside. So that night I slept in the sheets, it was okay, I guess, but I was definitely uncomfortable mentally. The next day, though, we woke up, it was all fine. We were hanging out at his house playing video games, or should I say he was playing video games. He refused to let me play, and he forced me to watch him play Garry's Mod for over 4 hours, and whenever I asked for a turn, he would hit me with one of those large novelty pencils you'll get at gift shops, which sounds like a joke, but it really isn't. Those things are made of solid wood, and they do hurt quite a bit. And I had bruises on my arms for weeks afterwards. What I think these stories prove together is that Hechman has a real my way or the highway kind of attitude, but that he also has a bit of a violent streak to him. So I just wanted to make this stuff known so that when fans interacting with him online and watching his content, they can just be careful and have the knowledge they need to safely navigate the situation. I have more to tell, but at this time I won't, out of respect for Hechman's privacy. I just wanted to make it more known that he's in fact a well-known abusive character in the creator community. Thank you for watching. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell as well, comment what you think Hechman will do next. Anyway, bye guys, see you next time. Can't wait.